Let's break the ice a little bit just to start off. What's your favorite drinks right now, man? What are you drinking?
What do you mean, alcohol? Or do
Just
you mean soft
anything, man.
drinks?
Yeah, either way.
You talking about different nectars? What are we talking about here?
Whatever you go, well, whatever your go tos are, man.
Oh, my favorite drink. Laying off the soda right now. I'm kind of drinking nothing.
Name off some sodas, he
No,
said.
no, no. I'm laying off the sodas right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I do drink soda. I like Mountain Dew. You know, people look at me crazy when I say that. I like Mountain Dew. I like coffee. Uh, a favorite drink. That's about it. Root beer is probably my favorite. My
So,
favorite soda right now.
caffeinated beverages are important to you, then, huh?
Not necessarily. I just didn't think you need to hear about my favorite water or my favorite, my favorite punch or what have you. Or beer. I'm not a real big alcohol fan, so can't rattle off a lot of different alcoholic beverages that I like to partake in. So I just went straight to soda for some reason. That's weird.
Right. No, that's not
And I'm
weird
not
at
even
all, man.
I'm not even a soda advocate.
Yeah, I'm into kind of zero sugar soda at times, but right now I'm drinking something called what is this? Clear American Cherry Limeade. Looks like that right there. Zero sugar. It's pretty dope. I like it.
It's a soda though, carbonated
Yeah,
soda.
I get it at Walmart. It has nothing in it, no calories, nothing, man. It's pretty nice. It's my first time trying it too, so I'm liking it.
Is it kind of sweet though still with
It's not too
uh,
bad, yeah. And they have like a lot of different like fruity kind of flavors, like black cherry and tangerine, like stuff you wouldn't find in other soda brands. Um,
okay, cool. I'll have to
yeah,
check that out.
yeah, for sure, man. It's called Clear American. But anyway, let's start with the music, man. At an early age, you got into the music world, and I'd love to hear what some of your first musical memories were like, kind of where your musical journey began as a youngster.
Man, I would say probably third or fourth grade. By the time I got into school and got used to like, okay, this is where I'm gonna have to keep having to go. I started getting into school a little bit more, you know what I mean? So that's when they introduced us to talent shows. And talent shows was really my first uh, interaction with a stage.
Mm-hmm.
Interaction with a stage became okay. I entered talent show after talent show in my school. Me and my partner Reggie would enter talent shows. We would do EPMD. We would do Public Enemy. We would imitate whoever. We would always win. Third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, and we did so many talent shows and won so many talent shows that it wasn't even interesting anymore. And we were rapping other people's songs so effortlessly and with so much style and charisma. They were like, I can do this. So I started trying to write my first rap probably around junior high,
Wow.
uh, yeah, seventh, eighth grade or something like that. Down in Pittsburg, that was a far fetched thing to be even attempting at that point in time. But there was another rapper in school, a classmate of mine named Llewellyn Carrington. He was the only guy that I knew that was really that serious about hip hop before I was. He was a little guy that was in the breezeway before school, just rocking the crowd. This was before I was rapping, and he'd be out there in seventh grade, 7:47 in the morning a.m. You know what I mean? And you
Mm-hmm.
got a whole cycle in junior high. You know what I mean? So and I would rap with him, off to the side by myself. We would trade verses or whatever. But I never had the heart to get in the middle of a cipher in the crowd like he did in junior high.
Right.
He had it going on. People knew him for rap. People didn't know me for rap at that point. I was more of a visual. I drew and um, wrote permission slips for kids that didn't come to school yesterday type of stuff. That was my kind of my hustle at the time, because I had great penmanship, So he uh he inspired me a lot. R.I.P. MC Bud, Llewellyn, man. But yeah, seventh grade, that's when I really started trying to, put pen to paper and come up with my own, songs.
So it kind of started out as kind of a social experiment kind of thing, just something to do with your friends, your buddies, and just kind of morphed into more seriousness because of
Definitely.
probably just your passion for it. I imagine probably led you down that path. Um,
It definitely did.
Yeah. So you've been part of the East Texas music scene for a while, and typically speaking, in my experience, I've been here for about 25 years now, but the
Mhm.
area is definitely a hotbed for country music. Everybody knows that from around here, but man, the
Yeah,
entire
they love
state
it.
is also so filled with talent from all genres. And man, I don't want to throw your age under the bus, but you are kind of the elder statesman around here for rap and
I
hip hop.
appreciate that, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I don't take that position lightly. A lot of people would let me know that. A lot of the rappers that are down there doing their thing right now, let me know, like, man, you know what? When I heard you do it, B, I knew I could do it. But when I
Hmm.
seen you up there on that show that night, my sister then went to your concert. I couldn't go because I was too young. I knew I want. I mean, they give me my flowers, and
Right.
so I don't shy away from that at all. East Texas is so full of talent, man, and it's been that
No,
way for a long time.
for sure.
I think when you see somebody do something that you've dreamed of doing, it makes the dream a little bit more tangible, a little bit more reachable, a little bit more attainable, and you want to like, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can still do this. Because I'm telling you, the way that they're doing it right now, you know what I mean? The way the music game is right now compared to the way it was when we were independent out there is a whole different ballgame.
Right.
Uh, I don't know that the game would be as saturated as it is right now if people had to actually go through the steps that we had to go through to get our music into the hands of our consumer, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wanted to kind of hear from you though. What in your opinion do you feel needs to change not just locally but regionally across Texas? For local hip hop artists and rappers to kind of rise above that country music saturation. Like how do we get noticed around here in other genres basically? What's your experience?
Uh, you mean how does hip hop get noticed in the genres, or how does
Yeah,
many
what
genres?
needs to happen for it to become more accepted, more seen in this area?
Well, I think someone needs to take it to a international level. Uh, and these times, it's sad to say, someone needs to go viral for
Yeah,
something. You know what I mean? Because East Texas is not a place that the local music um, success train stops through. You know what I mean? It barely even stops through the DFW,
right.
if you want to be honest. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So East Texas is playing a strong background to the DFW, who I think is not even seeing their proper representation on a national scale or international scale in the music game itself. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take someone just being finally noticed, because it's not about the talent, like you said earlier. The talent is there. It's more about just why aren't the majors looking here, or why aren't the people that are doing the major endorsements or big placements for movies and commercials looking here? The agencies need to tap in here, because it's honestly, I think East Texas could be. I'm gonna say Northeast Texas completely, and
right,
North
because
Texas
Houston's
completely.
got that. Like Houston's already kind of branched out. It's definitely a Northeast Texas thing. I feel.
Yeah, Houston's been bubbling for You should have been bubbling for a while. But
Yeah.
if North Texas can finally get their foot in the door, I don't see it being no different than the Atlanta explosion. No Diddy. I don't see it being any different than the Atlanta explosion down there. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much talent here. Once you pick at it enough and it starts to leak water, it's going to just explode. You're going to have group after group, singer after singer, writer after writer, artist after artist, rapper after rapper, musician after musician, comedian after comedian, because it's all right here in North
Mm.
Texas, but they don't know about it.